Dial 650, in association with Tom Lucas Productions, presents Radio Real Estate.
Our house in the middle of our street.
And now, here are your hosts, Sherry Brown and Tom Lucas.
Well, I know Sherry Brown is here. Good to see you.
I am here.
Are you?
I'm here.
Oh, you are. You're here now.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm just a reasonable facsimile of myself here. I woke up a couple of days ago and
yes, got a little froggy in your throat.
Well, I was driving in Surrey and I was going out to the new City Hall because I'd never been out there before.
Oh.
So I didn't know where I was going. Figured. So I stopped the car to let this lady cross the road and I thought I'd ask her for directions.
Right.
So I rolled down the window and I said, that's all I could get out. And she looked at me like I was some kind of masher or something. I just want to know where City Hall is. Next thing is, how do I get in there?
Did you find it?
Next thing is, you've got to pay for parking.
Oh, of course you
Next
do.
thing, the place is opulent.
Yes.
I said to myself, there's my tax dollars hard at work.
Yes.
Yeah, do they really need that?
I no comment.
Okay, but I'll meet you up there for coffee. It's kind of a nice
Let's
place.
have 37 of them.
Bill, yes?
37 municipal halls. What a way to look after 2 million people.
You're the money guy. You think that would work?
Well, we already have 37 of them. That's the problem.
Question is it working now?
No.
Bill Macklin, good morning. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you.
Don't get me on the rant.
No, but rants are coming up soon, but I know you're quite happy today because now the series is tied at 1-1.
Exactly.
The Canucks and the Flames.
And then Winnipeg's going to win tonight against Anaheim. Mr. Kessler is going to go home.
Uh-huh.
It's good.
It's all good.
And Montreal's ahead. I know Montreal is your favorite team.
Well, they're a team.
And they're 2-0 on theirs.
2-0.
2-0.
Go Habs.
Wow.
Well, that's our accredited mortgage professional, Bill Macklin. He is president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages, and you have the weekly mortgage rate update in just as you said.
I do.
Okay.
And Bill will also answer your mortgage question of the week.
And I've been talking with Mr. InstaFund. And we've got a little example today of how you can use a company like InstaFund to actually get your credit back on track so that you will then qualify for a regular, great interest rate mortgage.
Well, I'm interested in hearing that.
It's a great tool. Great tool.
I'll be listening for that.
Great. And our Radio Real Estate home handyman, Finn Jensen, is off this weekend.
Also, Mark from EA Renovations is on special assignment. I know he's doing a job somewhere. He said it's a major undertaking, so hopefully we'll get him back on the show to talk about that next week, Sherry. Also, we're going to be joined by this week's special guest, Cliff Armstrong. Do you know Cliff?
I don't know, Cliff.
I know Cliff.
You know Cliff.
I know
I
Cliff.
knew that one of you knew Cliff. Cliff is a realtor with Sutton West Coast Realty, and Cliff is going to bring us up to date on Blue by Phoenix Homes. Do you know where that is, Blue in South Surrey? Just down the hill there.
Yes, I know where Blue is.
I'm
just
looking-
thinking of Cliff Armstrong's brother is golf.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to learning more about Cliff and Blue.
Are you?
Yes.
So am I.
I am. And Sue Warner, Regional Manager for Legal Shield, chats about the benefits you'll receive when you become a Legal Shield member.
And Bill's mortgage question of the week is coming up. If you have a question for Bill, go to our website, which is radiorealestateshow.ca. radiorealestateshow.ca. There's an icon there. You just click on it, leave Bill a question. We'll forward it to Bill. He'll answer your question on next week's show, right?
He will. As long as it's mortgage related, we will find the
Well, yeah,
answer.
it has to be mortgage
questions
related.
about life, I don't know.
No,
Bill might not be.
A little bit more finite in our
Yes,
scope.
yes. If it's real estate or mortgage related, we will.
Unless you want to
forward
know
it.
where the word Skid Row came
Okay, Bill, thank you.
Okay, Andrea Jacques of Keller Williams Elite Realty looks at the Tri-Cities real estate market for us.
And Mark Perry, the radio real estate voice of the Valley, will bring us up to date on the Classic and Custom Car Show, which is happening this weekend at Abbotsford at the Trade X Center.
And we'll chat about Lower Mainland real estate with Don Mortimer from the Powerhouse Agents at Remax Crest Realty West Side.
4 minutes after 10:04 on the Radio Real Estate Show. And time now for our weekly mortgage rate update with our resident mortgage expert, Bill Macklin, who is president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Bill, what do you have for us?
So you don't know the answer for the Skid Row thing, eh?
I don't want to know, Bill.
Okay, very good. We'll go back to our rates. And our rates are fabulous. And our rates are dropping.
They are?
That's right.
Wow.
So there is some rumors going on that we actually might see a drop in the prime because the fact that there are some things going on. We've been hearing some things about how the cost of living has risen a bit because the oil prices have dropped a bit, but they started climbing back again. And now we have some food prices that have gone up a little bit. We have some problems with California. Apparently, they're in the 11th year of a drought, so there's a bit of a problem in food production there. So there's all these things are impacting us. Apparently, that has some impact on our inflation rate. But in terms of how we as consumers spend our money, is becoming a little bit more difficult, so they may have to drop that rate to make sure that we can afford these things.
So because rates are dropping, if you have a variable rate and you continue to pay the same rate, are you going to pay it off faster then?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm learning.
Yay.
Look at that. Well, the thing is I like about the variable is, let's say, for example, the best one today is 2.15. Why wouldn't you make a payment at 3.15? That extra point is actually principal repayment. You're killing off your mortgage that much faster, and if the rates go up, you're already protected because you're already used to making the payment.
So if you need some money, now's a good time to go and get that.
Absolutely. Get it now. It's cheap. You're looking at, like I said, variable at 2.15. You're looking at 5-year close at 2.59. These are great rates, and some of them are not as attainable as others because there are certain restrictions, but the rates are fabulous.
Bill will answer your mortgage question of the week in just a couple of minutes, and later on in the program, we'll be joined by our very special guest, Cliff Armstrong, don't you dare, of Sutton West Coast Realty. Cliff is going to talk to us about a new project called Blue. It's in South Surrey. It's produced by Phoenix Homes, and we'll talk to him all about that.
You're listening to Vancouver's original on-air open house, Radio Real Estate, on Smooth and Easy CIL 650.
When it's time to make a move, reach out to Redpath Relocations. We are Vancouver's most professional office moving company. No matter what your business, we have the experience to get you into your new space in the most efficient manner possible. Our full spectrum of relocation services will leave you and your staff free to focus on your business. We offer move management, green initiatives, and our promise is to leave you happy. Call 604-945-9910 or visit redpathrelocations.ca.
Hi, this is Mark Perry, developer of Inglewood Courtyard in Chilliwack. For every potential real estate deal that comes across my desk, the first thing that I look at in a property is where it's located, and you should too. If you're looking for an active retirement community in the best location, you owe it to yourself to stop by Inglewood Courtyard. Visit us online at inglewoodcourtyard.ca.
Hi, it's Bill Macklem. In these busy and hectic times with family and business responsibilities, it is difficult to find the time to sit down with your mortgage broker and discuss all your mortgage options. I'm available to meet with you at your place of work, your home, our office, or at a place convenient for you. Please give me a call at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663.
CIL 650. I ain't got no home.
I'm a lonely boy, I ain't got no home. I just wander and walk the streets all night, which is not a whole lot of fun.
That's sad. I know how to change that.
Do you really?
I do.
Do you have a question from somebody who you can maybe give them the right answer?
I do.
All right.
This week's question comes from Alamar Shackley of North Delta, who may be roaming the streets right now looking for a home. But Alamar would like to know what the typical prepayment privileges are.
That's a very good question, sir. Thank you so much. Alamar must have been studying on that one. So what happens is that we have a bunch of prepayment privileges on any mortgage, specifically in Canada. And what will happen is you can pay down a principal amount by 10%. You can pay down your principal by 15%. Some will let you do 20%, and there's a couple that will let you actually pay down your mortgage by 25%. What that means is that at some time during the year, either on an anniversary date, depending on the lender, or on any payment date, as long as it's a minimum payment of $100, you can pay up to 10, 15, 20% of the original borrowed amount on that particular time. So you can actually really kill off that mortgage. That might happen. You might get a great tax refund. You might get an inheritance. You might have got a bonus from your employer. That would be something you might want to look at in terms of paying down your mortgage. You can also increase your payments by 10, 15, and 20%. So therefore, you can actually then start doing that. Most lenders will allow you to increase and decrease your payment in any 1 year just once. So once up, once down. And so what happens is that you might have school teachers. Two of them both might be school teachers. So you might have from September till June, you might have the aggressive way. And then for July and August, you drop your payments back down so that it's better for them to make the payments during the summer months when they may not be getting any income.
Now, my understanding is the line of credit which is a little bit different than a mortgage. But with
Yes,
the line
it
of
is.
credit, you could pay it all off at one go if you
All
wanted
off
it.
in one. You know, you're going to wait for the you're going to wait for the lottery this coming Friday, and you're going to pay it all off with the lottery.
And I can do that.
Yes, you can.
Sounds good.
Well, you can get more expert mortgage information online by visiting BillyMac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, MAC.com. Or call Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
Bill's Mortgage Question of the Week is brought to you by InstaFund, the #1 source for private mortgage funds in Metro Vancouver. Visit them online at instafund.com. You're listening to Radio Real Estate. It's 10 minutes after 10 o'clock. You're on Smooth and Easy, CL 650. And it's time now for Andrea Jock of Keller Williams Elite Realty. I think we have her on the line. Yes, we do. Andrea, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. Hi, Sherry.
Nice to have you back on the program. You were away last week, busy doing things, but this week you're back, and I understand that things have really picked up in the Tri-Cities.
It is so busy out there, Tom. When I list a home, typically I have offers within days of being on the market. We are starting to see buyers push back a little bit when it comes to multiple offers. We have lots of showings and requests for showings. I heard one house in particular had over 60 groups through, however, hasn't received an offer yet. I think what we're starting to see is sellers are getting really good, strong prices for their homes, but again, you know, you have to be really sharp if you're thinking about the multiple offer strategy, and definitely contact myself or your real estate agent to get the proper advice on how to set up your listing for a multiple offer. Today I'm featuring a spectacular opportunity located at 3886 Oxford Street. If you have family members that you want to live with, your parents, children growing up, and they want to have their own separate living space, this is the home for you. Featuring 10 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, beautiful finishings. It was actually the builder's own home, and he's done extra special things like inflow radiant heat, extra extensive use of crown molding details, a luxurious kitchen, and a very private location with green space across the street. And you can come by and visit me at my open house today from 1 to 4 p.m. This is Andrea Jock for Radio Real Estate.
When you're ready to move in the Tri-Cities, call Andrea Jacques at 604-783-3124. That's 604-783-3124. Or visit pinnaclegrouprem.com.
Thank you, Sherry. Coming up, we'll be joined by this week's special guest, Cliff Armstrong of Sutton West Coast Realty. Cliff will bring us up to date on a project called Blue. It's by Phoenix Homes in South Surrey. It is our project of the week.
This is Sherry Brown of Remax Performance Realty with mortgage expert Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgage. Our producer, Dwayne Bishop, is back, and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate, Vancouver's original on-air open house on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
That's the sound of one person clapping. Hold it, there we go. Okay, you're back. All right, that's all right.
Thank you.
I'm Adam Corbin, president of InstaFund, one of BC's most established private mortgage lenders. Many people these days can't rely on the banks for a mortgage. Whether you're self-employed, have credit challenges, or are new to home ownership, sometimes it seems impossible to get the banks to understand you. InstaFund can help. Call me directly at 604-687-2020 or ask your mortgage broker if InstaFund is the answer to your mortgage needs. Visit our website at instafund.com.
When you need movers that are ready and reliable, reach out to Redpath Relocations. We are Vancouver's most professional moving company. Our green initiatives utilize environmentally friendly e-crates that allow your move to be completed 20% faster than traditional moving boxes. Our 30,000 square foot secure state-of-the-art storage facility is designed to handle everything from household goods to museum collections. Whether the path you're on takes you across the street or around the world, reach out to Redpath Relocations. Call 604-945-9910 or visit us at redpathrelocations.ca.
Hi, it's Mark with EA Renovations Limited. I can turn your outdated house into something you'll be proud to call home. Whether you're looking for a new kitchen, bathroom, addition, or even a new custom home, look no further than EA Renovations. Let us create the home you deserve. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Over the past 25 years, I have found most home purchasers do not use a mortgage broker. We are a no-charge professional who have assisted over 5,000 home buyers finance their home. The exciting part is these same home buyers come back to us for refinancing, buying their next property, or lowering their current payments. Call us at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
Vancouver weather.
Another wonderful weekend here in the West Coast. Sunshine today, high 17 degrees, up to 22 degrees inland. The UV index is 5 or moderate.
And tomorrow you're looking at sunny with a high of 18 and 23 inland. And on Monday it's sunny again with a high of 17 with 22 inland.
And right now it is 11 degrees on the Radio Real Estate Show.
Radio Real Estate weather is presented by Legal Shield. When was the last time you signed a contract without really knowing what you signed? How many times have you heard the words standard contract and you thought that meant safe? It would have been beneficial to have a lawyer review it first. For more information, visit 247legal.net.
CI 650.
Blue is my world. You like how I come up with these songs?
One. Yeah, that was great.
Blue, my world is blue. And just
is
down
that Bobby Vinton?
No.
It's not.
It's not Bobby Vinton. It's the Dells.
The Dells.
At least you didn't ask if it was John Denver. Anyway, we're talking about blue this morning.
How wide-ranging I am.
It's our project of the week, and it's pretty close to where we live in South Surrey.
Really?
Yeah, you go down the hill, but the numbers are going up, right?
Yes.
Yes, and we have a gentleman that's doing all the marketing for Blue. It's a project by Phoenix Homes. The gentleman's name is Cliff Armstrong. We have him on the phone right now. Cliff, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm okay. My voice is shot, but I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Listen, now that we have you on the phone, I'm glad we have you here this morning. Tell us about Blue. It's a fantastic project. I had the opportunity to visit it with you last week, and I was so impressed.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. It's really nice. It's a collection of 64 single-family and duplex-style townhomes in South Surrey.
Beautiful. Beautiful. South Surrey is really booming, especially that area. I've noticed lots of development happening, and your development has a lot of great features as well.
Yeah, first of all, they're larger than most. They're almost 3,000 square feet, so they've got lots of room. People can downsize from their house, but still bring all their furniture with them and have lots of space, that type of thing. They're not used to finding that out there.
Are you getting Cliff? Are you getting a fair amount of downsizers coming through the doors?
Yep, people that just don't want to cut the grass anymore and have the aggravation, and they want to travel a bit and just lock the door and go, and it works out really good for that.
Well, I think you have some people's attention this morning, because I tell you, I'm tired of cutting the lawn.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that really amazed me about Blue was you were showing me through, and I said, well, does this come with it? And you go, yes. Does this come with it? Yes. You get an awful lot of extras with that purchase.
In fact, you're right, Tom. There weren't any extras that you saw that weren't already included. So everything from the blinds and the windows to the jetted jacuzzi tub to 2 fireplaces to the GE Monogram top-of-the-line appliances were all included in the house.
Now, how many different units do you have for sale out there?
Well, we're in Phase 3 right now, so we have some good selection in different color schemes available in Phase 3, some backing onto a nice courtyard.
Hello?
Good morning.
Oh, there,
there you are.
I'm sorry, we just lost connection. We're still with you. Go ahead, Cliff.
I'm still here, sorry. Yeah, so there are lots of selection left in Phase 3. Then we'll have one final phase to continue with after that, which will be Phase 4. But the whole development's only 64 homes. It's actually priced well. It's the best price per square foot of every single new development in the whole of South Surrey or White Rock.
We've talked about downsizers coming through your front door. What about people that are moving up in the marketplace or first-time buyers? Do you have any of those folks coming by to see you?
The plan is suiting everybody. I've got retired people living there. I've got people with kids that are kind of grown, but they come back and travel and they have a place to come to. I've got people with no kids, and I've got people with young families. So the plan is so versatile. I've even got some people where it's working out for an extended family member. They can make the ground floor level into kind of a separated area for a mom or that type of thing. So it really lends itself to a lot of different opportunities for people.
You're absolutely right. You showed me the basement. It's a completely finished basement, and I said to you could also maybe use that as the mortgage helper if you wanted to.
Possibly, yeah. There's lots of different options for it.
Now, if somebody's out driving around today in South Surrey and they want to come by just to say hello and have a look at Blue, how do they get there? Where do they find you?
It's easy to find. It's right by Morgan Creek. So it's at 32nd and 160th Street on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And it's open every day from 12 to 5. So weekends, every day except for Friday. Friday is closed, but every day, weekends, and all the way through the week except Friday.
And, of course, you have lots of free parking.
Yeah, there's plenty of parking. You can drop right in, and we'll show you around.
Now
we have two different show homes, and then we can tell you about all the features of the development.
Now, I have to ask you this, Cliff, because I'm the realtor on the show. Do you cooperate with realtors?
Yeah, we have the expected outside selling commission, so the realtors are real happy with that. So
Great.
I've been a realtor myself for 25 years, so it's a relationship.
You do a fair amount of project marketing too, Cliff. Tell us why you do it. You must love it.
I do love it. I've done, I think, 36 different developments over the years. So it's a part of my business that I really enjoy doing.
I think, too, what is a good thing is somebody comes to see you at Blue, but yet they have a home to sell and they don't have a realtor. You could maybe take care of both ends for them.
Well, yeah, we do that often. We help them out in different things and get them, make the transition easy for them.
And, Bill, if somebody needed some money to get into Blue, you could help them out?
Definitely.
Our financing, yeah.
Go ahead,
exactly.
Cliff. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
So, Cliff, price points go from where to where?
They're really good. And usually they include all the GST. So you either pay for the 3,000 square feet for a semi-detached, you pay $679, including GST and all the extras. And for a fully detached freestanding one, you pay $699, including the GST.
So now Bill is doing some quick calculations here.
It works out to $215 a foot.
That's pretty darn good.
Which is considerably below most of the competition in White Rock, which is over 300 mark. So it's not just a little bit better; it's way better. And then you're getting the 2 fireplaces, the jetted jacuzzi tub, 9-foot ceilings on the main and upstairs, real oak engineered wood floors. It goes on, quartz countertops.
Well, that sounds really good.
Fenced-in yards. It's pet friendly. You can have pets, and it kind of suits everybody.
Well, your payments are going to be somewhere between $2,800 and $2,900 a month with only a minimum down payment. So it's really good that way there. And if you had a little bit more money to put down, you get a 30-year amortization. You could actually stretch that payment out to be about $2,500 on a that was what, a $694,000 you said?
$679.
$679.
Yep.
So yeah, so $2,500 on a $679. That's a deal. I mean, you go back 10 years and you couldn't get something like this for this kind of money.
Yeah.
No, and you buy this house and you're going to be set here for 10 years or 15 years. You're not going to get squeezed out of it if you're starting out. It's not one of those skinny townhomes that are only 14 feet wide sort of thing. These are really large.
And they come with double wide garages too.
Double side-by-side
Yeah.
garages.
No kidding.
And we have a deal right now where the developer is actually including central air conditioning. So on top of everything else and all the other features, we can get you central air conditioning thrown in.
Now, Cliff, I know that your project and your concentration is on Blue these days, but you're working with the nice folks over at Phoenix Homes. They have a few other projects on the go as well, too, right?
They have a sister development about 1,000 meters up the hill in South Surrey called Belcroft.
Right.
And then they have some different developments that they're doing. They have a development in Langley called York. They have a development in Abbotsford called Luna. So they have a few different developments on the go right now that the developer's been involved in for a lot of years.
So they're building quality projects.
Yep, building, and they should have the same team. They have the same subtrades and the same people on all their jobs and all their developments. And these teams have been together for 20-plus years. So it's not like you have a fly-by-night guy on our job and a different guy who was cheaper on another job next time. It's the same crews, the same electricians, the same plumbers, the same drywallers, all the way through.
Well, I like to keep it close to home. So if you're thinking about going out and looking at a Phoenix home today, go and see the project Blue first. Go and see Cliff first. Give him first crack at you. I think you'll be delighted. So what time's he open till today, Cliff?
12 to 5 today and tomorrow. And the actual address is 15988 32nd Avenue.
And I'm sure you probably have some signs out there. You can't miss it. Is there a telephone number somebody could call if they want to get some more information?
You can call my cell phone directly at 604-961-5160.
All right, that's 604-961-5160, 604-961-5160. And is there a website, Cliff, too, that make people get some more information?
I usually put enough of them on MLS, so
okay.
If you punch in that address, you'll see lots of current photographs and that type of thing.
And if you want to find out what Cliff is up to, go to cliffarmstrong.com, right?
Yes.
Telephone number again, 604-961-5160. Are you at the project now, or are you at home in your backyard, in your patio?
I'll be there about 11 o'clock.
Okay, you get to work, and you have a wonderful day. Cliff, thanks for taking time to chat with us.
Thank you, Tom.
And I'll talk to you real soon.
Okay, you betcha. Take care.
Thanks so much. It's Cliff Armstrong.
Yeah.
Yes, he's been around the South Surrey White Rock area for over 25 years. He markets all the ocean view or the waterfront views. He does these projects with those folks, the Phoenix people. So he's well versed in that whole area. The problem with most people they don't realize is that when you're looking for a realtor, you want to get someone like Cliff that's knows the area and knows the. There's normally when you go into a new area, and Sherry and I were talking about this earlier when she was talking about one of her clients, is that if you don't know the area really, really well, you're doing your client a disservice by using a realtor that's not familiar with the area. And Cliff is familiar with the area.
Oh, absolutely. If you want to get some more information, give Cliff a call on his cell, 604-961-5160, 604-961-5160. 5160. Name of the project is Blue. It's in South Surrey. Go by. I think you'll be
maybe I'm
impressed.
going to take a little boo at that tomorrow.
Maybe we should go together.
Yeah, that'd be
You'd
good.
probably throw us out, but we can go together. It's 25 minutes after 10, 10:25. Good morning. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CL 650. And it's time now to say hello to Sue Warner. She is the BC manager, the regional manager for Legal Shield. We have her on the phone. Sue, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to share with our audience a few Legal Shield member stories. Most of us typically think of using a lawyer when situations in our life go bad. The unfortunate part is that we really should be using lawyers to help us navigate around our everyday life situations. At Legal Shield, our members are doing just that. We receive over 40,000 calls per week from our members across America. A personal story of how I first used my membership for property taxes. We live out in the country, and we were looking to apply for farm status. Unfortunately, we were told that we were not able to qualify for that. At that time, I decided to call our BC provider law firm to see if there was anything they could do for me. The lawyer had asked me to send her our BC land assessment notice and our water bill. She noticed that we were paying a residential rate for our water usage and thought we should have been paying a lower commercial rate. She then told me she'd be sending me a link with a form to download and fill out. I was to take that to the City Hall and apply for our farm status, which I did. The one call saved me over $1,200 a year. That actually paid for my Legal Shield membership for the next 3.5 years. Another recent member story is from a construction contractor. He bought a truck from a local dealer 3 years ago. The same dealer was having a sale, and he wanted to trade his truck in for a newer one. The dealer lowballed him on his trade-in. They told him it had a bent frame and must have been in an accident, so it wasn't worth much to them. He told them, I've never been in an accident, and you guys sold me the truck. They said, sorry, that's about the best we can do. So he too called his provider law firm, and the law firm discovered the truck had been in an accident, but our member was never disclosed that. The lawyer wrote a 2-page letter on his behalf to the car dealership stating, you sold our client a defective vehicle, and he has been driving it for 3 years unsafe. Our client rejects your offer and demands compensation. The dealer wrote the member a check for $13,500 on the spot. Another member living in a condo complex was asked to pay $20,000 for repairs that their strata should have paid for a leak to her unit from an outside unit. After a letter from her provider law firm, she only had to pay $4,800, which resulted in renovations she had personally done. A similar story comes from a relatively new member who moved into a rental duplex about a month ago. There was a heavy rain, and about 2 weeks after moving in, her roof started leaking badly. She called the landlord, who told her it was her responsibility to fix the roof. After a battle with the landlord, she decided to call her provider law firm. A lawyer wrote a letter on her behalf to the landlord stating they were violating the terms of the lease. The member since has moved into a new location and has received her rent refund for the month and her damage deposit back in full. Members are calling in for many different reasons, and these are just a few of them. But how powerful is it to be able to have that kind of legal access without having to worry about how much it's going to cost you? Other parts of our membership service include contract and document review, complimentary wills, representation agreements, and powers of attorney for couples, 24/7 emergency access, and much more. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And next week, my colleague Patricia LaPena will be here to discuss the importance of will and estate planning. I'm Sue Warner for Radio Real Estate.
For more information, visit Legal Shield at 247legal.net. That's 247legal.net.
It's Radio Real Estate. Does that sound like somebody?
Batman. You sound like Batman now.
It's a
very quiet show.
1028 on Radio Real Estate. Yes. I don't know what I'm doing to myself. In the next segment of our program, we'll be joined by Mark Perry. Mark is our radio real estate voice of the Valley. And this morning, Mark will talk to us about some activities taking place in the Fraser Valley this weekend. Plus, he'll be bringing us up to date on Englewood Courtyard in Chilliwack.
And I told my producer this morning who I'll be chatting about. I'll be chatting about Mike Myers, and he said to me, oh, that psycho killer on Halloween? And I said, no! Mike Myers, who is the Canadian actor.
Oh, a different guy.
Yes, on my Celebrity Real Estate Gossip today.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. This is Tom Lucas. Good morning. Our co-host is Sherry Brown of Remax Performance Realty. Bill Macklin, president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages, is with us. And our producer, back looking better and feeling better than ever, is Dwayne Bishop.
He looks pretty good.
He looks pretty good. For
He's
whatever he's
back
supposed to look
his
like.
chipper self.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
He's a comb his hair out in the morning, though.
Well, never mind. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CL 650.
If you've recently purchased or you're thinking of purchasing a house that is in dire need of some upgrades, then look no further. Hi, it's Mark from EA Renovations Limited. Fully licensed and insured, we'll turn your new house into a home you will be proud of. We do what it takes to ensure you're completely satisfied and make your renovation as painless as possible along the way. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Hi, this is Mark Perry, developer of Inglewood Courtyard in Chilliwack. For every potential real estate deal that comes across my desk, the first thing that I look at in a property is where it's located. And you should too. If you're looking for an active retirement community in the best location, you owe it to yourself to stop by Inglewood Courtyard. Visit us online at inglewoodcourtyard.ca.
I'm Adam Corbin, president of InstaFund. For over 30 years, mortgage brokers have relied on InstaFund for fast service for their clients. These days, mortgage brokers are working extra hard. With tighter lending restrictions, many of their clients can no longer rely on the banks for financing. Mortgage brokers call on InstaFund to help their clients when the banks say no. Put our experience to work for you. Call 604-687-2020 to see if InstaFund is the answer to your client's mortgage needs. Visit our website at instafund.com.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. As a successful broker-owner, I have developed a team of mortgage professionals that support me and my clients. If you're confused with all the mortgage chatter of do's and don'ts, my mortgage team is ready to answer your questions to determine the best mortgage for you. Call 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
CL 650. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? You want to know what's going on in the world of real estate and mortgages? You come to the Radio Real Estate Show every Saturday morning from 10 to 11 on Smooth and Easy CL 650. Or after the show, you go to our website, which is RadioRealEstateShow.ca, and then you can listen to one of the podcasts.
Yes, you can.
There's an icon there. You just click on it.
You can watch us. You can download us. You can tweet us. You can like us on Facebook.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
I'm amazed the number of people that I talk to
yes.
that actually listen to our show and really enjoy it and make some good comments about it and are telling their friends about it.
Well, you know, because our show is getting to be more and more popular every week now, we've started having a studio audience. And today our studio audience is an audience of one. The gentleman's name is Roger Grant. He's come from the North Shore to be with us this morning.
Yeah,
Roger,
he has a special passport.
He has a special passport to come from the North Shore, but he's
passport.
He was telling us that his house over there is a little condo. It's worth about $3 million.
Yeah.
I thought it was $30 million, he said.
Well, maybe he said $30 million. I don't know. And he's thinking about selling that, moving into blue, and putting some dough in his pockets.
He could take that cash. He could, you know what? He could actually convert the garage into a man cave. We had that fella that does the flooring. You know,
yes.
Put that flooring down on the concrete, make it look really special.
Oh wow!
You know, we've got Cliff there. He'll help us out. I'm sure of that.
Aren't you glad you came by today?
Yes.
We're glad you did too.
I'm really glad.
It's 10:32. It's the Radio Real Estate Show. The gentleman who takes care of renovations on the program, his name is Mark. He is the head person over EA Renovations, and he's working on a very special project, so he's not with us again today. But if you need to get some renovation work done around your house...
Well, I know that EA Renovations makes the process smooth and easy. For more information, you can call Mark at 604-825-0789. That's 604-825-0789. Or online at earenos.com. That's earenos.com.
Lots of sunshine on the West Coast today. It's a Saturday morning. The time now is 10:33. Temperature is 11 degrees. You're listening to Radio Real Estate, and Mark Perry, who is our voice of the Valley, is on the line all the way from Chilliwack this morning. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Sherry.
It's the weekend, and again, of course, on the weekends, we get to talk to you, our friendly voice of the Valley, to find out what's going on out there in the Fraser Valley.
I'm glad to be chatting with our listeners and letting them know that at the TradeX today and tomorrow, we've got the Classic and Custom Car Show, which is always really exciting, free admission. So if you're a hot rodder or a car enthusiast, that's the place to be for the weekend in the Valley. We've also got a kind of exciting thing happening at Yarrow. It's Chilliwack's Earth Day, and it's all about bringing our community together and learning and sharing and being a sustainable city. So that's happening at Yarrow Pioneer Park on Yarrow Central Road. And it's a free event, and there's something there for all ages. There's all kinds of good stuff to do. Take in the car show and come a little further east to Yarrow and look at the Earth Day, and then come on out to Chilliwack and see Inglewood Courtyard.
Well, you know, I had the opportunity to visit Mark at Inglewood Courtyard during the weekend, and holy cow, was I impressed, man. You guys have come a long, long way.
We sure have come a long way, haven't we? It's beautiful. We've got people moving in at the end of the month. Completion is just days away now, so very excited about that.
What I can't get over, Mark, is how you've made such a space in a condo seem so spacious.
All of our units are nice and big. We've got lots of light. We've got lots of windows. So really a 1,200 square foot, which is our corner units, 1,224 square feet. They really show like they're a 1,400 square foot unit. And that's what is really exciting our people, that our units are big and open and spacious.
So if there's anybody sitting around listening to us this morning, they're thinking about doing the downsizing thing, they want to come out and pay a visit to you in Chilliwack at Inglewood Courtyard, how do they get there?
Please come out on the number 1 freeway, take the number 3 exit. You'll see our great big banner sign directing you to take the exit, and then follow the blue signs all the way to Keith Wilson Road and Inglewood Courtyard. And if you miss that exit, then take the next exit after that, Tom, and that's the Lickman Road exit. Go southbound on Lickman Road until you get to Keith Wilson, and then take a left on Keith Wilson until you get to Inglewood Courtyard. We're right at the very end of the street.
Now, I know if Mark is there, he'll be glad to take you on a personal guided tour. If not, Tracy will do a fine job as well, right?
She sure will. We look forward to seeing all of our listeners this weekend, and look forward to talking to you again next week. Mark Perry, the voice of the Valley, and the Radio Real Estate Show.
For more information about Inglewood Courtyard in Chilliwack, call Mark at 778-240-8513. That's 778-240-8513, or go to inglewoodcourtyard.ca.
It's the Radio Real Estate Show. The time now is 10:36. It's a Saturday morning, and it's time now for Sherry Brown and her celebrity real estate gossip.
Thank you, Tom. Yesterday I'm talking about a Canadian, Mike Myers. Mike Myers, of course, brought you... what's that character? Mike Myers. Somebody help me out here. Austin Powers. That's right.
Yes, of course.
Austin Powers. His New York duplex just hit the market asking $16.995 million. This gorgeous 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom penthouse, it's atop a mid-rise building. Highlights include custom bookshelves, rooms made bright by a skylight, and a picturesque rooftop deck. He bought the apartment back in 2007 for just under $8 million. So even counting renovation costs, he's most likely to make out pretty well. So just as a good, smart Canadian would.
I just can't figure out where he got the dough to buy this kind of home.
He made millions upon millions
I understand
of dollars.
That, but I don't understand that. He's not that funny as far as I'm concerned. However, a comment for another day, perhaps.
Maybe.
And that's your celebrity real estate gossip today.
If you'd like to get more celebrity real estate gossip online, go to our website, which is RadioRealEstateShow.ca, RadioRealEstateShow.ca, and right on the homepage, Bill, there's a little icon you can click on, and you can get some more.
That's what I'm missing.
What, an icon?
I didn't see it.
You have to look for the icon,
You
Bill.
can get all the dirt.
All the dirt you need, and yeah, pretty good, eh?
That would go along with the Earth Day in Chilliwack.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, what we're saying, they go out there, they have a shovel, and they dig up some dirt, they put it in a bag.
Yeah.
So
Fill
that's
a baggie.
So that'd be soil day. It's 10:37. Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650. In the next segment of our program, we'll be talking with Bill Macklem, who is the president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages.
It's easy for you to say.
Not really, not today. What are you going to chat about, Billy?
This morning we're going to talk about how InstaFund can help you with your credit.
And we'll chat about Lower Mainland real estate with Don Mortimer of the Powerhouse Agents at Remax Crest Realty Westside.
Good morning, it's Tom Lucas with our co-host Sherry Brown of Remax Performance Realty, Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Our producer is Dwayne Bishop, and our in-studio guest today is Roger Grant. Nice applause for Roger.
Roger!
Yes. Came down on the bus all the way from North Van to be here.
Thank you so much.
We're going to pay his fare home because we're just...
Well, luckily took the Lionsgate, because apparently not going to be able to take it much longer.
That's true, too.
They're going to take it out in 15 years. So.
He'll be able to walk across.
Can you take the second Narrows?
No.
No, okay. You're listening to Radio Real Estate, Vancouver's original on-air open house on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650.
Remember the last time your friends didn't help you move? Our family has helped move families and businesses around the world for the past 35 years. Redpath Relocations understands its needs of its clients. We offer walkaway service from your old office furnishings, donating them to local charities or environmentally friendly recycling. Check us out at redpathrelocations.ca or give us a call at 604-945-9910. Here at Redpath Relocations, we understand the business. We're always ready, always reliable.
Hi, this is Mark Perry, developer of Inglewood Courtyard in Chilliwack. For every potential real estate deal that comes across my desk, the first thing that I look at in a property is where it's located. And you should too. If you're looking for an active retirement community in the best location, you owe it to yourself to stop by Inglewood Courtyard. Visit us online at inglewoodcourtyard.ca.
I'm Adam Corbin, president of InstaFund. Our family has been in the mortgage business for 4 generations, and InstaFund offers some of the lowest second mortgage rates in BC. Do you have a high-interest second mortgage on your property? It's time to ask your mortgage broker to help you reduce your monthly payments and increase your cash flow. Ask your mortgage broker if InstaFund is the answer to your mortgage needs. Or call me, Adam Corbett, at 604-687-2020. Visit our website at instafund.com.
Home prices are out of control in Vancouver. Hi, it's Mark with EA Renovations Limited. Let us turn your basement or laneway into a beautiful new mortgage helper. Fully licensed and insured, we do what it takes to ensure you're completely satisfied. And we make your renovation as painless as possible along the way. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Hi, this is Bill Macklin from Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Most people need advice on mortgage financing. We provide personal financial advice with no vested interest and at no cost. We're compensated by the lenders. We'll review your current financial situation to determine if you are ready to purchase. If not, we'll help develop a plan to put home ownership in your future. For more information, call 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
Vancouver weather.
Nice looking day on the way today. Nice looking weekend too. Sunshine today, high 17, except for up to 22 degrees inland. The UV index is getting up there, but right now it is 5 or moderate.
And tomorrow you're looking at sunny with a high of 18, and on Monday it's sunny again with a high of 17 and 22 inland.
Right now it's 10:41 and it is 11 degrees on the Radio Real Estate Show.
Radio Real Estate weather is presented by Legal Shield. 8 out of 10 Canadians do not have an up-to-date will. Wills and estates planning doesn't have to be a daunting or expensive task. This could be your last love letter to your family. Are they protected? For more information about Legal Shield, visit 247legal.net.
CIL 650. I'm gonna make this place your home.
Isn't it interesting how we put those little songs with the house or home in them?
You're getting good at this.
It's not bad. I'm getting some pretty good ones for you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for being here, Bill. Sherry, thank you for being here. It's 10:42, Radio Real Estate Show, and it's time now to look at Lower Mainland real estate with Don Mortimer. He is with the Powerhouse Agents at Remax Crest Realty, West Side. Have him on the phone. Good morning, Don. How's that market looking?
Good morning to you.
Nice to have you back on the program. Hope you've been having a busy week.
Thank you very much. Very, very busy.
Now, we always go to the Powerhouse Agents on the show to find out what's happening in the Lower Mainland. First of all, what are we talking about when offers come into homes these days?
It's very, very important that you listen to your agent and price the home right. A good example would be we had a penthouse in downtown Vancouver, and we listed it at the client's price. We had over 50 showings with no offers. We reduced it 2 days ago to $120,000 less. And I'm standing outside right now with 8 to 9 showings and 2 offers in hand.
If you're thinking of putting your house on the market, the best thing to do is to sit down with your realtor and actually listen to what they have to say.
Absolutely, because we have to be held accountable for current market value. So we're not out there trying to price it lower than market value unless we know we're going to get some multiple offer situations.
That's some great advice from you, Don. Thank you so much for that. Now, what do you have on the go for us this weekend?
We have a couple of new listings in the Fraser Valley this time. They're both townhomes, one in North Delta and one in Sullivan Station area. And Sullivan Station one is open from 12 till 2 on Saturday. And the one in North Delta is open from 2 to 4 on Saturday. If you visit our website, powerhouseagents.ca, you'll get all the information with the address, and you'll be able to review the information of the property. This is Don Mortimer for Radio Real Estate.
To learn more about the Powerhouse Agents, give Don and Andy a call at 604-307-3000. That's 604-307-3000. Or visit powerhouseagents.ca.
It's 10:44 on the Radio Real Estate Show, and now a little song for Bill Macklem. that one, do you? Billy went a walking?
No.
Oh, come on. I picked a real oldie.
I
Fair.
never
I
heard
thought you'd
this
know
one.
that one.
No, I don't.
That's
it wasn't done by John Denver. I
No,
don't
it was a
remember.
classmate. Billy went a walking.
Yeah?
Yeah, from the early 1960s.
Who was the band?
They're a Canadian band. They could even be from Winnipeg. I don't know if they are or not.
Is it
but-
Chilliwack?
No, they're not. But they're a Canadian band.
It could be Chilliwack.
Billy went a walking. So you've been doing some walking. You've been walking around the world of mortgages for the past week, and you've talked with our friend Adam over at InstaFund.
Yes.
And you were telling us earlier in the show that InstaFund may be able to help some people.
Yes. So what happens a lot of times is that people will get themselves into some financial straits, and you make a half decent income. You may have been separated, divorced. Your business might have gone somewhere, and you've acquired some debt. And maybe you've seen us already, and we've refinanced you to get rid of that debt. But unfortunately, the separation has taken a little more cash out of your pockets than what you thought, or the businesses that you thought you were going to get some money from haven't come through, and so you've kind of repeated the same thing again. And a lot of banks will not finance you the second time to pay off those debts because they start to see a history. And if we know for a fact that it's not actually going to continue, this is the last effort, we'll go to someone like InstaFund, like I talked with Adam, and we went to InstaFund. What we've done is we'll do a second mortgage, take them up to the maximum we can, pay off all those debts, starts to increase his credit score because he's paid off all his debt. No longer is he or her at the maximum allowable. So, for example, if you had a $5,000 limit on your card, you don't want to be at $5,000 ever. You want to be at 80% of that value, which would be $4,000. If you get above that $4,000 limit, that starts affecting your credit score. We've all been in a situation in life, not necessarily recently, but at some point in your life, where you've gone to a restaurant and and someone's made you pay the bill. You didn't think it was your turn, and so you said, "Oh, yeah, I'll pick it up." Bill,
you just told me you didn't have your wallet.
Nah, well, that's the way it goes. So, anyways, so you pay the bill, but you know your credit card is pretty close to max, and the credit card company is very generous and allows it to go through, and so you just gotta wipe the sweat from your brow and say, "Whew, glad that went through." What you don't realize is that now you're over your limit, which takes even more points off your credit score, which now starts diving the credit score. So by using InstaFund, it gets you back on track, gets those things all paid off. This particular client we're talking with, we've asked them to either shred their credit cards or put it into a block of ice in the freezer, look at it and be smart about it, but don't touch them.
Interesting you mentioned that there was a guy that used to work here years ago, and this is a true story. He took his credit card and he put it in a block of ice. He said by the time it came out of the fridge and it melted, he didn't want to buy that product anymore.
Exactly.
It's good thing.
It's a deterrent. And we also advise clients to actually put an extra $50 to $100 on the cards so that they now have a surplus. And so therefore you now try to create a habit whereby you won't touch it because you have a credit there. You don't want to touch that credit because you know once you touch that credit, you're back in the same game again.
Well, you're talking about InstaFund. They are the #1 source for private mortgage funds in Metro Vancouver. The website, by the way, instafund.com, instafund.com. Now, if people would like to find out more about InstaFund, they could go to their local mortgage broker like you, and you can set them up.
Give us a call, and we'll look at their situation. We'll give Adam a call and say, "Hey, Adam, we've got a client here that wants to do something a little bit creative." What most people say, well, they look at their interest rate. You know, it's either a second or a third. It's going to be somewhere around that 8 to 11% interest rate. They said, "Oh, that's so high," and I say to them, "Well, okay, so let's have a little reality check here. You're paying 19% on your credit cards. What's the difference?" And this allows you to get your credit back on track using something else as collateral, and then come back in, and now you're stronger client, and banks want your business.
So their rates then could be maybe half of what you're paying on your credit card. Just depends.
Could be something like that.
Yeah, that's interesting. So if somebody's hearing this message today and they want to find out more about InstaFund, they just give you a call. You can help them out.
Just give me a call. I'm in the office all day, right through to 5 o'clock today. If they want to give me a shout, if I'm with clients, they'll go to answering service and they'll text me, and I'll get back to you.
What other kind of people would InstaFund appeal to?
You might be building a home, and your equity that you want to have on your property isn't quite where it should be, and so but you need some cash to actually build this home. The private investors will allow you to put that money aside They'll give you the money, and you start building your home to the point where now is at a point where the banks will recognize the value of it, and then they'll start financing it.
So it's a great way to get you back online then.
It is. There's a number of different ways. I mean, you can use the same thing for neighbors are selling their home. They're divorcing. They're having a fight, and it's worth $600,000. Today they'll sell it to you for $500 if you just take it, and they got to go.
And so Adam and his family have been involved with this for quite some time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So then what you would do is you'd buy that house, but you don't have all the money, so you borrow some money from Adam, get the house on track, get it at your place. Now you made $100,000 in terms of the growth of the property, and you put a renter in there, and now you qualify for a new mortgage because you have rental income as well as you have a down payment.
Sounds interesting. Maybe we should give the website one more time. It's instafund.com, or give Bill Macklem a call. If you want to get a hold of Billy, Sherry, what do they do?
Well, they can always get expert mortgage information online by visiting billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, mac.com, or by calling Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
It's 10 minutes now before 11 o'clock, 10:50 on the Radio Real Estate Show. Good morning. I'm Tom Lucas with our co-host Sherry Brown of Remax Performance Realty. Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Our producer is Dwayne Bishop, and you're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CIL 650.
When you're planning a business move, here at Redpath Relocations, we understand the business. With over 35 years relocating clients all over the world, we work with you from start to finish. Our service is so good, you'll want to move again. Visit us at redpathrelocations.ca or give us a call at 604-945-9910. Make the right move by taking the Red Path. We're always ready, always reliable.
Hi, this is Mark Perry, developer of Inglewood Courtyard in Chilliwack. For every potential real estate deal that comes across my desk, the first thing that I look at in a property is where it's located. And you should too. If you're looking for an active retirement community in the best location, you owe it to yourself to stop by Inglewood Courtyard. Visit us online at inglewoodcourtyard.ca.
Home prices are out of control in Vancouver. Hi, it's Mark with EA Renovations Limited. Let us turn your basement or laneway into a beautiful new mortgage helper. Fully licensed and insured, we do what it takes to ensure you're completely satisfied. And we make your renovation as painless as possible along the way. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
When you have a challenging mortgage situation, where do you turn? Private mortgage lenders have picked up where the banks have left many borrowers scrambling. I'm Adam Corbin, president of InstaFund. Borrow from InstaFund for any reason. Purchase more property, build a development, buy out your landlord, or pay other debts. And let's not forget taxes. We can help pay those too. Ask your mortgage broker to call InstaFund for a quote, or call me, Adam Corbin, at 604-687-2020. Visit our website at instafund.com.
CIL 650. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wandering. I'm filling the cracks that ran through the door and kept my mind from wandering.
And you know what? That's where Finn Jensen is this morning. He's out fixing a crack in somebody's plumbing.
Really?
As a matter of fact, I need to give Finn a call because I went home and I turned my garbage disposal on yesterday, and it just made a noise. It didn't turn.
Oh, mine did that
Did
too.
it do it? Maybe
yes.
we should both call Finn. then.
Yeah, actually, my dad came over and helped me.
Did he?
And it's fixed now.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if Finn is too busy, maybe I could get your dad to come
Yeah.
over. No, but Finn would be a good guy to take
He
care of it too,
would be
right?
a good guy.
Yeah, so
he
Billy,
could fix that up in a
he
heartbeat.
could fix anything.
Oh,
No
yeah.
kidding. All it costs is a cup of tea, maybe.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to get a hold of Finn, Bill?
If you have any plumbing or air conditioning work to be done, call Finn at Gentech Mechanical Installations, 778-378-2740. That's 778-378-2740.
You are listening to the Radio Real Estate Show live on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650. You can also get us online after the program. You just go to our website, RadioRealEstateShow.ca, click on the icon, and you can listen to one of the podcasts
Yes, you can.
if you ever miss anything.
Or you can listen to just one of the clips.
You can.
If you thought, hey, I just wanted to hear that Bill Macklem guy again, you just go and click on Bill and...
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought you were the guy that kept clicking Bill Macklem all the time.
That was my mom.
All right. Now, before we get into your listing, Sherry, let's talk a little bit about the marketplace. Are people still having bidding wars? Is that still going on?
Oh, my gosh. Tom, it's crazy out there. It's just crazy. If you've got a house and you list it, there's been things happening in North Delta, Surrey, Vancouver, Burnaby, and White Rock. It's just nuts. They list their house, and what a lot of the realtors are doing now, and a lot of my colleagues are doing, is, okay, we're listing it. First showings are on Saturday. It was listed on Wednesday. First showings are on Saturday for a period of 1 to 2 hours. You go look at it. We'll look at offers on Monday.
It's really working like that.
It is really working like that, and I know that many houses in North Delta recently, and Surrey and White Rock, have gone for $10,000 to $20,000 over list price.
So in some cases, if a couple goes out to look at a house and they kind of like it, they better make up their mind too sweet and put an offer in.
If you are looking for a house right now and you are actually serious about buying, you need to be ready to write. And ready to go, and trust your realtor that if your realtor says there's 3 or 4 offers, don't come in under list. Like, it's going over list right now. And of course, your realtor will do the market analysis and make sure that, hey, this isn't an overpriced house. There are houses still on the market that are over the value of where they should be, and they are still on the market for that reason. But the houses that are being listed for a competitive market rate, they're gone.
Let's suppose there are some first-time buyers out there. They've never been through the process before. They're thinking about making that move. What do they do? What do they say to the realtor?
Well, if they're first-time buyers, it's hard when you're a first-time buyer because they get a little scared. They get a little nervous. They don't want to be in a bidding war. But at the end of the day, what I always tell a first-time buyer is, if you pay $5,000 over the list price, as long as it's in that market value, and I would do a comparative market analysis before they wrote the offer to make sure where that threshold is. 5 years from now, that's not going to matter. It's not going to matter that they paid, Starbucks coffee more a month on their mortgage, 5 years from now. They'll have the house, and houses continually do go up. We have our dips, we have our peaks and lows, but eventually it does always go up.
It was once said to me a long time ago that if you're in real estate for the long haul, you can't lose.
No, you
absolutely
can't
right.
lose.
And exactly, just to add to what Sherry's saying, is that, so let's say that you don't make that offer on that house that's $5,000 or $10,000 over the list price. So then the next time they're looking at the next house, guess what? That next house is $5,000, $10,000 higher than the last one. So now you're paying it anyways. So you might as well do it first rather than follow the market up.
Yeah.
And before the show this morning, you were saying you had a client, we won't mention any names, but you had a client who said to you that they're going to hang on until the prices start going down a bit?
Yeah, I have this client I've been working with, and he just, for whatever reason, it's hard for him to he is almost a first-time buyer, and it's hard for him to actually write the offer. So he's seen houses that have come and gone, and they've gone for over list price, and he doesn't want to get into a bidding war. But the bottom line is, right now, if you want to purchase a home, there's a good possibility you're going to be in a bidding war, or a competing offer situation. And at the end of the day, like I say, 10 years from now, it's not going to matter. 5 years from now. And I did ask him, are you going to stay in this house for some time? Oh, yeah, I'm going to be here for a while. So, I know Bill can easily figure out the numbers, but 5, 10, 15,000 doesn't make a whole lot of difference on your mortgage payment. It doesn't mean you're paying too much.
So if you're thinking about purchasing a house now, we would suggest that you go see your mortgage broker, get pre-approved, right?
Get pre-approved, get approved. You want to go to a broker. This is something that came up just not too long ago that we were talking. I was talking with a bunch of realtors at an open house, and they're saying, well, how come I got these pre-approvals, and when they go to get their mortgage, they don't get approved. They said, well, what does a pre-approval mean? I said, well, if you're going to either a bank or some of the brokers out there, a pre-approval just means it's a rate hold. So we have in our company, we have four staff people who are actually underwriters, and so we actually underwrite the file to make sure that the client can then actually make an offer. So we very seldom lose any of our deals, and we always lose something, obviously. There's always something that comes up. But for the most part, our clients, when they go out, so that's why Sherry trusts us with her clients, because she knows that if we say that they're approved or pre-approved, she knows that we've got their job letters, their pay stubs. We may even make an employment call ourselves, talk to their employer, to ensure that they're working.
All right, so go see your mortgage broker, get pre-approved for the mortgage, then call your realtor. And as a matter of fact, give us an idea of what you're working on today, Sherry.
Well, I have a hot new listing. It's not even on my website yet. And Laura went and took this listing just this week, and it will go quickly. If you're in that $950,000 K-mark. So $949,000 this house is. It's over 5,000 square feet of living space on an 8,000 square foot lot in Fleetwood. It's 8450 168th Street. Gorgeous home, I am told. It won't go. It won't.
That's a nice area.
It's a very nice area. I know you've got lots of friends who live in that area.
I do.
Nice, quiet street. So yeah, definitely. If you want more information on that, you can go to my website at sherrybrown.ca. That's SHERI Brown.ca. Or you can give me a call, and I will direct you to my wonderful colleague Laura Duranowski of Remax Performance Realty at 604-970-6789. That's 604-970-6789.
It's Irish.
In the middle of our street.
Laura's Irish.
Who's Irish?
Laura.
Is Laura Irish?
Is she Irish?
What's her last name?
Duranowski.
Duranowski. That's a great Irish name.
Irish name.
Oh, actually,
It's
usually, Duranowski. That's right. Maybe we can get her to come down here next St. Patrick's Day in March. What do you think?
I think that would be great.
That'll fun. Yeah. Sherry, thank you for being here again.
Thank you so much.
Great job as usual. Bill Macklem, thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Dwayne, thank you very much. And to our in-studio guest today, Roger Grant. Nice round of applause for Roger. You know, you did a great job. You now qualify to be guest of the week anytime you want to come down. Wow.
Thank you
Guest
so
of
much.
one in the studio. Thank you for coming by. We got a great show coming up for you in just a second. If you want to find out about teeth in a day,
Ooh.
yeah, no kidding. You don't think it's true? It is true. You'll find out more when I speak with Dr. Ron Zogel, and then I'm back Monday afternoon, voice in pocket, to play more of your all-time favorites. Enjoy your weekend. It's Tom Lucas for Bill and Sherry, and for Greg, and for Roger, and I say thank you, bye.